Rachel, one thing, I mean, you're one of the very few people that I know who's sort of worked globally. People sometimes work in one country and for the same employer or so forth, but you've worked in a number of settings that sort of, so talk to us a little bit about the diversity of work that you've had and the experience that you've had, and also in terms of the cultures that you've experienced, and particularly in terms of the work environment and sort of any takeaways and any sort of memorable moments and points.
Okay, absolutely. Yeah. I mean, you're absolutely right. I was incredibly lucky, and particularly sort of during my consultancy days, I worked out in the US. Helped setting up a joint venture company out there. I helped develop their career model for them, and then helped bring that back to the UK and help set up the UK organisation. I'd also worked with lots of multinationals where I worked in Europe and again in the US, and I was very, very excited, and a lot of my colleagues were very jealous when I was posted out to Mauritius for a period of time, which in Mauritius I was helping with in a part of our global delivery network for Accenture. And my role out there was working with the local team and working with partners from different sort of countries that were sort of working with multinational companies in terms of selling outsourcing work around how we were going to bring this into the delivery centre. But more importantly, my role was around the recruitment and supporting the team in terms of processes and how we organised what we were doing, which was really, really interesting for me because I was working with a very, very diverse team on a daily basis. I could be on calls with colleagues in America. I could be talking to process leads in the Czech Republic. I could be talking to colleagues in France. And then I was also working with the local team in Mauritius as well.
Canny Conversation Podcast Series 5 by Safaraz Ali.